Mafia 3 has 3 distinct types of collectibles. The next one we have here is albums. I accidentally picked one up. I'm still going to show you which one it is when I go and find it. But they're scattered around the map. If you do the little, whatever they're called, junction boxes, it'll mark them all for you. If not, you can just look up this is what do you call them? Look up a map that someone else has made. There you go. There are, oh, okay, of course, I don't know. I'm not counting all those dots. I have a note somewhere. Albums. There are 30 to 31 albums. I don't know if they're real bands. I don't know who Dusty is. So, they could be in-universe, they could be real. I don't know. I'm gonna find out for the first time, just like any of you who are watching this. Our first album cover here in Delray Hollow is right next to Emmanuel. I don't remember what this one was called, what this racket is. But here at this restaurant, it's probably inside the office. Oh wait, I know this location. This is where Father takes you, huh? Father James takes you. That's right. At the beginning of the game, Father James has you go here. Right here is the album cover. Grab that. This is Clarence Carter. Now, again, I still don't know if this is a real thing or if that's just for the game. There it is. The next Delray album is right here in the northern area. Just be aware you will be next to some cops. We're at a bar getting drunk. Go around the building. Into this garage. Some racist. Steal. Wow, it's a racist person, but it seems to be black artist. Eddie Floyd, King on, or Knock on Wood. Yeah, so it's a bit odd that, this racist guy has this music. And this as well. The Deep Dark Jungle. Just south of Perla's is the next album cover inside of the Deep Dive Bar and Lounge. Obviously inside the manager's office. Oh, not the journal. Section. We have High and Low Down, Lightning Slim. Get out of there before that guy gets mad at me. The final album cover in Delray, whatever it's called, Delray Hollow, is across the area right here. This is where you'll get jumped by some cultists during the DLC, one of the DLCs. But here in the garage, just, I guess, open it up. That one's very colorful. Have the Chambers Brothers, The Time Has Come. And then I guess those are some of their songs. All Strung Out Over You, What the world needs now is love. So these are real people. We'll get ready. I can't stand it. So tired. Uptown. Romeo and Juliet. Time has come today. In the midnight hour. And please don't leave me. Because some of these songs I do know. I just didn't know the artist. The first album in Barclay Mills that you'll probably stumble across will be right here at the Double Barrel Bar on your way to do Enzo's missions. This is probably a whites only bar. Nope, no signage saying it is.
You forget what the gas pedal is?
Excuse me, sir. Go ahead and take his money. Steppenwolf. Stereophonic. Well, thank you for your album. And for not doing something to get punched.
You gonna get run over.
What's it doing outside? Why is there just a bunch of people standing in the road in the rain? What the heck? The next Barclay Mills album cover is here at the Guns Racket. Again, I own the place and should have parked closer. Why didn't I think that? It's gonna be inside this, trailer. I don't know why I said next. It's the final Barclay Mills one. It is Credence Clearwater Revival. Willie and the Poor Boys. The first album here in Frisco Fields is in the, whatever you call these, suburban areas. I believe you come through here when you're taking out racists, so you want to come back later. Oh, I thought she was naked, passed out on her freaking thing. Wearing a dress. Oh, come on. Yeah, so you'll come through here when there's like a bunch of racist cops having parties during the story. Oh! I was like, what does that mean? He's being racist to the Irish. I was very confused of what the heck he was talking about. Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. The final album here in Frisco Fields is in the other suburban area. Eastern suburban area. I think it's the same with this one. Was there a party going on? Maybe? Maybe, maybe not. We're here to take the album. Cream. Wheels of Fire, Cream. I like this album cover, to be honest. Oh, there's a UFO in there. Nice. The first album in Pointe Verdun is right here in the middle. Let's say north of Burke. easier than saying at the laundromat. 'Cause I don't know how many laundromats there are. I didn't need to hop that fence. There's a gate. Also, I need to be on the other side anyways. This person's yard. What do we got to work with here? We've got Smiley Smile by the Beach Boys. Cover. That cutesy look. That elephant is high. Sorry. The next album here at Pointe Verdun is just west of your protection racket. In the one house that looks like it doesn't really fit that well. The Rolling Stones. There's a lot to read, so I'm not gonna read all of it. You know it, it's the Rolling Stones. They have all this furniture, and then that's their table. Well, that's their coffee table. The next album here in Pointe Verdun is just east of Burke. It's over here at these stalls where I'm assuming they hold some kind of festival? Perhaps during Mardi Gras time? It is Roy Orbison, Crying. The next album is north of Burke. Right here. It's Alleyway.
Watch it.
Hey, watch it.
That's a delayed reaction, dude. Inside this building here. Oh. It's an empty warehouse. What we got? We got Surrealistic Pillow. Jefferson Airplane. So that one guy does not feeling. You always gotta have someone sideways in an album cover too. It's just like, yeah, I ain't part of this. Wow. Album covers. The first album in Tickfar is in the northern half, in the northeastern part, at Joey's All-American Diner. This is another location that I'm pretty sure was whites only until I did a mission.
You need to get away from there.
I will. Hold on. Stealing your album. The Box Tops. The letter Neon Rainbow. You can't even see the other guy's face. Was that intentional?
Get out of here or I'm calling the police. Glad to see those ears of yours work.
Because you're a fellow person of color and I'd love to see them in power. Well, owning their own business. I'm gonna walk away. Ignore what you said to me. The final album here in Tickfar is in the east of the southern half near a Blarney's, not a Barney's. Inside this little train way station? Got time for that. Temptations. We're halfway through. The Temptations wish it would rain. The first album here in the French Quarter will be right in the southeast next to a shooter's bar. Obviously be aware, the French Quarter got a lot of cops in it. They'll be in the bar, actually. Thought it was in that room, but he was just standing there. So we have Barry McQuirre, Eve of Destruction. Includes She Belongs to Me, You Were on My Mind, I'm Mr. Man in the Street, Sloop John B, Try to Remember, The Sins of a Family, and others.
All right, then.
The next album cover in the French Quarter will be just south of the Sex Racket. And the question is, how do I get up there? It's on this little balcony that hangs out over the sidewalks. Just dropped it when they were leaving. We have 69 tier, or 96. I immediately go to 69, of course. 96 tiers, question mark, and the Mysterians. I Need Somebody, Stormy Monday, midnight hour, 8 in quotes, teen. I can't read because they put the color of that yellow that just doesn't work. Something side and others. I cannot read what that other word was. The next album in the French Ward is South of the Drugs Racket. In an area where when you're doing the mission for finding all of the drugs and the porn, the Playboys and stuff, not the Playboys, the porn films, it'll be in the guy's room where you have to interrogate him or kill him. It is Aretha, Lady Soul. Aretha Franklin. The final album in the French Ward is Southeast of Father James's Church, or The Sweet Room. That's a unique one we haven't heard yet, so maybe it's unique. West of the Sweet Room. Bar. Over there. So some of the bars do have unique names. Is that this electronics store? Just need to find a way inside.
Money for school.
Watch it!
If I'm gonna
Jesus!
raise this girl right, I'm gonna have to think about getting a second job.
I hear you.
This is a record store, and it's right outside the record store. Person bought it, sat on the bench and dropped it. Come on, man. Love Child, Diana Ross, and the Supremes. This includes Love Child, Does Your Mama Know About Me, Keep an Eye, Some Things You Never Get Used to, How Long Has That Evening Train Been Gone, Honeybee, parentheses, Keep On Stingin' Me, in parentheses, He's My Sonny Boy. You've been so wonderful to me. You ain't livin' till you're lovin'. Parentheses, Don't Break These, in parentheses, Chains of Love. I'll Set You Free, and Can't Shake It Loose.
This is what it is, that she'd marry a doctor, a surgeon no less, and still insist on going into work? It doesn't make any sense.
Some people enjoy working.
There are
The first album in the downtown district is near a Blarney's Pub, a Swoosh Bar and Grill, that's a unique thing that I haven't seen at any locations, and a Marquise Fine Liquor. In between all of them, room I need to get into. Also a note here, never read. I'm sorry about last night. Just give me another chance. I know we can work it out. Psychotic Reaction, Count 5. A lot of just album covers of people looking down at you. This one I'm in a hole, but it's, I don't know, it's just weird. The next album cover in downtown is northwest-ish of the construction in the center of downtown. At this little area where I'm assuming they throw Mardi Gras or some kind of, farmer's market or something. Have Don't Go to Strangers by Etta Jones. Can't say I'm familiar with it, but I haven't been familiar with most of these albums. The next album in the downtown area is here in the southwest on the docks. Actually, it's on a boat. It's on a boat. I'm gonna assume they're cool with me getting on this boat. I guess it doesn't really matter. Hey, it's Otis Redding. You can actually find a tribute to Otis Redding, like spray painted on the walls. Otis Redding, The Dock of the Bay. The final one from downtown, final album, is the one I accidentally grabbed during one of the story missions. So you're brought here during a story mission. I was looting something, and it grabbed the wrong item to loot, and I was super annoyed. I believe it was in here. Did I land it? I did. So I think it was in this office. I will show you where. Hopefully I'll remember to post the other video. No, because I would have stolen this, because these don't respawn. Because I was going to say I was trying to grab this, and I accidentally grabbed the album. That's not it. So there was something here I needed to grab. I think it was for story reasons. and I was holding down the button to grab the item, and I grabbed the record. Just can't remember where it was. But it was the... I have to go all the way to the front. No, wait, I don't. I put them in order. It was Dusty in Memphis. Dusty Springfield's first recording with the Memphis Sonnet? Song? Sound? Memphis Sound? Sorry, it's blocked by a chord. I couldn't read. Yeah, that one's right here. The first album in the River Road District is at a shooter's bar. Directly in the middle-ish, or just straight to the east of your smugglers, or straight south from Vito.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hold on. There we go.
Get out of here!
We need to move.
Do you see what's chasing them?
I better run too. Can't be too careful.
And after knocking out the racist bartender, we can grab cheap thrills. Oh god, that is hurting my eyes because my room is dark. Big Brother and the Holding Company. It's a comic book, but yeah, it is really hurting my eyes with how bright it is because my room is dark. The final album in River Row will be right here to the southeast of your Union Extortion.
Julia's still going through the change. So glad to be done with those hot flashes.
At Giardia's Fish. And Jumbo Crabs. So it's in the back behind it. Get out of Vietnam. Okay. Oh, of course I go inside the one that it's not in, huh? Inside this one. We have the Supremes. Where Did Our Love Go? Which includes Baby Love, Come See About Me, Long Gone Lover, When the Love Light Starts Shining Through His Eyes, Run, 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 A Breathtaking Guy, Your Kiss of Fire, He Means the World to Me, I'm Giving You Your Freedom, Standing at the Crossroads of Love, and Ask Any Girl. The next album in the South Downs is just northeast of the gambling hall, inside of whatever this thing is. A Hangar Supply Company. Find the stairs to get up. There we go. I don't know if I've ever been here. Anything send us here? I don't feel like anything brought us to this location. Sam and Dave, Soul Men. Soul Men. Soul Men. Go for a ride on the Soul Men. Yeah, nothing brought me here. Bit odd. The next album here in the South Downs is at one of Big Rick's Custom Autos. Your best oil. West. Directly south of the black market, but west, I guess. The best I can give you. Oh, is it? course, it's somewhere else. It's still here at the location, but come on. Basement. Basement. Keeps their record in the basement. You Belong to Me by the Duprees. Including My Own True Love. You Belong to Me. Why Don't You Believe Me? September in the Rain. The Things I Love. Jenny. These Foolish Things. Take Me As I Am. And others. The next album in South Downs is To the North, or northeast of your Black Market area. It's on the roof, so we need a door, floor, and grab it because it's right here. Guess it's not on the roof. Sam Cooke. Got Ain't That Good News, Sam Cooke. The final album in South Downs is at this house. I don't know what this house is supposed to be. It's next to the police station in the southeast. It's in their garage. Another Beach Boys. It's the first place per group to have 2 albums here. We have the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. We have Wouldn't It Be Nice? You Still Believe in Me? That's Not Me. Don't Talk. Parentheses, Put Your Head on My Shoulder. I'm Waiting for the Day. Let's Go Away for a While. God Only Knows. I Know There's an Answer. Here Today. I just wasn't made for these times. And Pet Sounds. They have a bunch of goats. Rum? It's just straight up barrels of rum. The first album in the Bayou is in the southwest, all the way down here. Some bar. It's probably going to be a whites only bar. It's a shooter's bar.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't. Oh, yep. No colored allowed.
Oh, God.
What the hell's happening?
You didn't even have time to tell me shit.
This ain't fair. This ain't fucking fair.
What do you mean? That's perfectly fair. Yes? Who else is telling me to go?
It's wetter than a cucumber in a convent.
That line every freaking time, dude. It's wetter than a cucumber in a convent. Oh, man. Grab the money. Let's get our album. Oh, God. It's the colors on this album. Why did they go with green? Does it say Green River? Credence Clearwater Revival. So they got 2 as well in the game. Man, did that hurt my eyes. The final album in the Bayou is here, in the northern area of the Bayou. At a double barrel R, which seems to be whites only, so we're gonna have to knock someone out.
This shop is whites only, boy.
What's it?
Holy
Well, at least 2 of the rednecks are just like, I'm just gonna keep drinking my beer. I don't give a fuck. Vanilla fudge. Oh, that is so bright. Vanilla fudge, box of fudge. That hurts my eyes. Sitting in a dark room? Yeah, that's not something you want to be seeing. No one else got anything to say? Guess I'll leave. That is all the albums. You don't get anything for getting them all, as far as I can tell. Nothing popped up on my screen, no achievements. I know some of these people, but a lot of them I don't have any clue who they are. I'm guessing it's just, this is the music that's in the game. These are the people that contributed to, not contributed to, but that they bought the rights for the music for the game. So this will most likely be delisted in the future, as that licensing will eventually fade away. And because that's just what happens with games. I don't know why they just don't just pay just pay to have your own music made for a video game. Because that's better than having to eventually delist it and then no one can ever buy it, right?